Okay, once again we are back with another recording session for them's Fightin Herds. This is, again, a different recording session from the last one I did where I was starting to go through arcade mode with all the different characters. We're going to pick up where we left off, but there's something I wanted to show that I missed in the last series of videos. What I try and do, just to make sure that I'm familiar with the game, and especially since it's in development right now, is whenever there's updates or patches that change things, I'll usually check out videos on YouTube to see what specifically is being updated or added or changed. But there was one thing that I didn't see that wouldn't have really been obvious because I don't think it was in the move lists. So real quick, I'm going to go in and check that out. Sort of an intro. We're going to go ahead and start with Velvet. In the time since I've started doing recordings for this game and watching some videos of people online, I found out there's actually a taunt system that they have for the characters. And I think I remember reading about it, but if we go to the command list, as far as I can tell, it doesn't tell you on the right side of the universal button inputs, it doesn't tell you how to do taunts. But each of the characters has their own unique taunt and animation. So if we go back, just tinkering around with it, I think it's done by spamming the down button.
Feeling bad about yourself yet?
And so what you get is a unique animation and the characters will spout off a line. I think there's more than one line too.
Feeling bad about yourself yet?
That's Velvet's.
Can't get enough of their flute, can you?
What we could see is that's two different lines, or if there's a third.
Want some more? Of course you do.
Oh yes, there you go. So it looks like there's multiple recorded lines for each of the characters and a unique animation. So real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and just go through the rest of the characters before we get back into the arcade mode runs here. Since I haven't seen the taunts for all the characters yet,
Mother,
so
give me strength.
what we'll do is we'll take a look at that real quick. So here's Tianhuo.
You disappoint me.
It's a pretty good taunt.
Training's over. Now give me your all. Stop trying to hit me, and hit me.
That was a Matrix quote.
You call this fighting?
That's several different lines. I think one of the more recent updates added a few more of these to the game. I don't think when I started doing the recording sessions they were all there. We'll go ahead and move on. Check out Oleander.
Do not underestimate the good that dark magic can do.
For taunt.
Are you really still trying to win? How fascinating.
That's a pretty funny animation.
Are you really still trying to win? How fascinating. Oh, will you give it up already? Oh, will you give it up already?
I think between
Oh,
Oleander's
Still
design and her accent and her overall character, she reminds me of Bayonetta a little bit.
had enough yet?
And I'm definitely down for anything that reminds me of Bayonetta. Okay, moving on. Okay. Arizona. That's an interesting palette for Palm.
You're in for a wallop.
She's got sort of a headbanging animation.
Moo! Are you happy now? Got milk?
Got milk, huh? And she's a cow.
Got milk? Moo! Are you happy now?
That's pretty great. Alright, next up, it's got Paprika. That's pretty great. I think I have seen that one before. That's a great animation. She does a four-legged running man in place. And I don't think you can cancel out of animations to do taunts. They're just sort of in there to add some flair to the game. I don't think I've ever seen someone taunt in an actual match. At least not against me. Last but not least,
I don't want to be here.
fighting herself.
Couldn't we just flip a coin? You wouldn't hit the wee lamb, would you? You wouldn't hit the wee lamb, would you?
Both her and the dog have
You wouldn't hit the wee lamb, would you?
a unique animation
Couldn't
that's
we
great.
just flip a coin? You wouldn't hit the wee lamb, would you? You wouldn't hit the wee lamb, would you?
Is it 2 different lines?
Couldn't we just flip a coin? You wouldn't hit the wee lamb, would you? You wouldn't hit the wee lamb, would you?
Yeah, looks like,
Couldn't we just flip a coin?
I think she's got 2 different lines as of right
Couldn't
now.
we just flip a coin? You wouldn't hit the wee lamb.
Okay. That'll do for now. Just a sort of real quick intro to start off, and then we're going to jump back into arcade mode. And if I remember correctly, we went from Oleander to Arizona. I think we'll move on to Tianhuo, who, from what I've seen in some other videos, her community nickname appears to be Tina, which is kind of funny.
Honored mother, give me strength. Honored father, give me courage.
Let's see. Which skin should we do? This one, pretty sure, well, yeah, this one is Welcome to Die by the main 6 team. That's obviously a Magneto reference. To me, and I know the timing probably wouldn't have worked out since they made this game many years before, but this color scheme reminds me of the Odogaron from Monster Hunter World. The red skin and the blue or purplish undertones. Alright, let's go ahead and get started.
I hope you have been keeping up with your training.
Round 1.
Now I get to try and remember all my Tianhuo tech.
I see.
I don't really have. I don't really play this character.
No more games.
Okay, so movement speed with her magic button.
Fire kick.
Air combos work pretty consistently.
I see.
She can flight cancel that. I'm not too good at doing it.
I'll get you. Well done.
Overall,
Like a
her
moth to the flame.
rushdown seems like it's pretty hard to deal with.
Round 2. Fight.
No. No more ash.
Y'all are in for a hurtin'.
Well done. Again.
Not a scratch.
I think that's one of the new changes with this patch. She can do the volcanic bash. I think that's the B one. Instead of just being in the air, she can do it from the ground now, which gets people airborne.
Y'all are in for a trampling.
Impressive. No.
Take off. No.
I see.
Take off.
Just you wait.
Trying to get super out there.
Back off.
Okay, that's another thing that I don't think I've shown yet
Do not let defeat
in any
be
of the
the end.
videos because I haven't really
That was
learned how to
close.
use it well. That green flash is called a cross counter. If you
Come,
hit forward
show me
and 2
your
attacks
power.
while blocking, you do sort of an instant
Ready?
counter move, and I think it consumes a bar. Sort of like a block cancel counter, I guess.
No more games. Well done. I see. Impressive.
Please don't.
Uh-oh, I'm supposed to cross it there. I wonder if it's possible to combo off the
Well
grounded
done.
version of the bash.
Again.
Here, boy.
KO.
It was close.
A match well fought, but not well enough.
That was close. Round 2. Fight.
I guess you could combo off that in the corner. Seems like the grounded version carries a little bit too
Now
far.
it's my turn.
Unless you can cancel with flight mode.
No more games. General D! Turning wins!
Couldn't use her flight buff there.
Now it's
KO.
do not let defeat be the end.
Tianhua wins.